Welcome back to Sonic X Shadow Generations. In the last part, I had to redo Act 1 of Seaside Hill, and then I did Act 2 of Seaside Hill. Did I fight Shadow last part? I think I did. And then I think I got enough keys to unlock the boss gate, but I'm not sure, because it looks like a full set of keys up there in the top right, but it's still telling me to get boss keys in the directions. Let's see, can I fight this boss right now? I can, it's enough keys. The next boss, so exciting. They're gonna be. Here we go. It's gonna be a modern Sonic boss because you fight all the rest of the bosses as modern Sonic by this point. Except the final boss, I think. Ta-da! Perfect chaos. Yeah, I don't remember him looking that intimidating in the original Sonic Adventure.
There's nothing you can do from this distance.
Alright, now we play this game again? Great. Shadows, you say? Right. This is being recorded like a different day from previous recordings.
Now, Sonic,
So
boost and charge into him to
may
attack.
not remember how to play the game too much. Yeah, I gotta boost. Gotta use boost to get through. That line has always been so funny to me. You and I are the same in the way that we have our own styles and we won't change. Meanwhile, there's a hedgehog fighting a giant monster creature that destroys the entire city. I listened to this theme recently because I put it in one of the Silent Sinner Blue videos because I felt like it.
Use the springs to close in and use your homing attack.
This thing doesn't have a health bar, so I don't know how many times I gotta hit it.
Run across the water.
I assume at least 3 times. Yeah, the main problem with the control scheme here I'm having to deal with now is moving left and right and dashing. Kind of hard to do at the same time, so I hope I don't have to do it at the same time. I haven't had to so far. That was a phase 2. I have to do precision platforming. That's not good. Hopefully I don't have to go back to the very beginning of the boss fight if I fuck this up. That would not be good. Is there a second phase in the original game? I feel like there has to have been. Because then where would this music come from? Unless it's original. I don't think it is. You dead? It is dead. Chaos is no longer perfect. Perfect Punisher. That's pretty good.
You've brought back so much of the world. You're doing great, Sonic. You mean you're doing great, Sonics. Right. I may never get used to that. Ah!
Watch out!
just scare off the monster? The Chaos Emerald's powers are miraculous, and we sure could use a miracle. We need that emerald! Sonic, your speed has been able to restore our friends. I bet it can restore the Chaos Emerald to full power, too. And I bet you double we're going to need all 7 emeralds.
You're on.
You guys have your work cut out for you.
An adventure's no fun if it's too easy.
Oh boy, it's time for Sonic 06. Like how the game waited until then to explain that we're saving the Chaos Emeralds when this is the 4th Chaos Emerald we've gotten. Yeah, different recording day from previous parts. I only really planned to record 1 part today. Who knows, maybe if I get into it I'll feel like playing more. Need to work on a new cover, probably. I released the Archie Maxi cover earlier. I am a bit interested in doing more Pokemon covers. Just not entirely sure which one yet. Where are the balloons here? Where am I going? There's no reason to explore any of this stuff yet. Oh boy, time for the best stage for the best Sonic game. Luckily I never got this far because I only rented Sonic 06, so I never got past the first stage. Okay, I need to press X. Makes sense, I guess. I'm doing Modern Sonic first, didn't really mean to do that, but that's what we're doing. Do 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 do. At least the music's good, which is about what can be said about the entirety of the game. Do do. Well, that's not good. It's not how you play video games. Go to the right side this time. What are these fire monster creatures? Who knows? It requires you to know the Sonic. Doesn't it require you to know the lore of Sonic 06? Nobody knows the lore of Sonic 06 because no one's played Sonic 06. Oh, nobody. I might be wrong about this because it's just something I heard, but isn't the entirety of Sonic 06 plot completely pointless because by the end it all gets time bullshitted away anyway? Yeah, and Sonic X is explained why it is Sonic Peoples. They come from Morbius, right? Mobius? Although Tails was talking about something island earlier. Is that a place on Mobius? I don't know. That's where the Sonic crew live. But then there's also Earth. They end up on Earth. Sonic X explained how. I assume there's probably some comics that also explain how. But in the games, it's just kind of like, yep, this is Sonic jumps off the ledge. Good job. In the games, it's like, yep, we were playing all these Sonic games in Mobius, and now it's Sonic Adventure, and now you're on Earth. And what was the place called? Whatever that city's called. Gotta stop chaos. What I was doing earlier. And then a significant number of games have been on Earth. Like this, there was Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic 06, that was on Earth. And then I think they stopped that after a point? No, because then Sonic Unleashed, that was also on Earth, I think. Whoops. And Sonic Colors, that's when they went back to their roots or something, right? because I think that game started on Mobius and then you went to like Alien Planets or something. I don't know anything about Sonic Lost Worlds. Sonic Heroes, where did that game take place? I feel like it took place on Earth just because of the time period of when it came out and how those games were, but I don't remember there being any like Earth-like places. Just remember there being a bunch of wacky zones. Shadow the Hedgehog took place on Earth. Shadow the Hedgehog was also like a SA2 sequel, sort of. Nope. Sequel plus a bunch of retcons. Well, I'm not getting that. Sonic sure does like making noises! Sonic, that's the wrong button. I may have gotten hit, but hey, I got that thing. Come back down. Are these levels getting longer? I honestly can't really tell. Right. Dash. Don't use the move. Dash to get through. Ow. Giant tornado. There we go. I missed that last red ring. They put that in a really annoying place. Cause it's like, go on this like jump pad. That's what it's gonna do. And then they put the red thing next to the jump pad. Why would you do that? We gotta save Blaze. She showed up to Sonic's birthday party. Silver didn't. I think Sonic and Blaze are better friends because of the Sonic Rush games or something. Don't know anything about those games. This is the one the raccoon came from, right? Marine? It's like the only thing I know about that game. It's also the one, that's also the game with, like, Neo Eggman or whatever? That guy? L, that was a button. Time for the remix. This remix is pretty good. You know, the game specifically said that Act 1 is typically easier than Act 2. Is that actually true? Really been paying attention to how if it has. I had more trouble with Act 1 than Act 2 throughout the game. This makes me think, you know, in general, what's harder, the older Sonic games or the newer ones? Because I feel like the older ones probably are, because it requires a lot more platforming, from what I can tell, whereas the newer ones are a lot of, I go fast. But I don't know. Very few experience in the songs. That fell a lot quicker than I was expecting. You gonna come back? Did they come back? Yes. Whoa! Expecting to do all that. Yeah, when you start zooming in this game, sometimes I really wonder how you're supposed to know what to do. Just zoom for that stage. How was I supposed to be quick enough to know when to jump? And have to memorize the stage at some point. Or when you're supposed to jump and when you're not. So is that perfect chaos fight, like, is that how it was for the most part in Sonic Generations? Adventure? Don't remember. I've seen that fight once, but don't remember much of it. It's just, And it's always a thing in a lot of games. You know, you gotta hit the boss's obvious weak point. But that one was a funny one. Yep, he's got his antenna on top, and you hit the antenna 4 times, and he's done. Being perfect chaos did not make a perfect hat to wear. I still don't really know what these things do. They like make me faster? They don't make me invincible. Hey, I got a thing! Didn't even mean to. Jumped over that guy. Oh! Oh, I got a Chao guy. I didn't even realize. I thought it was Tails. It's like Tails. That's not where you're supposed to go. That's very much not where you're supposed to go. That's not where you're supposed to go either. I thought that was gonna kill me. That killed me. Man, I am not getting an S rank, am I? I think not dying is the main component of getting an S rank. Not sure though. Oh, don't want to do that. Sometimes you don't want to go fast in Sonic. I have noticed in all of these classic Sonic levels, there hasn't been any like Marble Zone-esque levels. I assume because they know that people don't like those. The fact that Marble Zone is the second level of the first Sonic game! Okay, that was scripted. Thought I fucked up. I'm remembering now, I'm remembering this part. Okay. I got caught up in a fiery vortex. I was expecting that to happen. So with how much I'm dying, I guess I can confidently say that the levels are in fact getting harder over time. Maybe I'm just incompetent. That's a possible answer. Sonk! I need you to make this jump. Yeah, it's gonna go away. Okay, I need to make the jump on the fucking truck. Or I die. Nope, I accidentally went a different way. Man, this wind is at a really awkward spot. Because I need to jump this way, and it's like, oh fuck you, wait. Come on. I need to be really careful here so I can jump on this fucking truck. How do I make that jump? Oh my god. There we go. Play a video game now. Song? Okay, Song, you need to... There. There. Checkpoint. Don't gotta do that for a 5th time. There's nothing over here. No. Well then. There was in fact nothing over there but death. Mine, specifically. Oh, this platforming! These flying trucks. Certainly some platforms. You just move back and forth and try to jump on them. It's like, nope, it's going back up again. You missed the jump. Oh great, I'm gonna rely on fucking trucks. Please stop pushing me so I can make a jump. There we go. Yeah, I can say with 100% confidence that was not easier than Act 2. Got the same rank though. I got 3 of those. Nice. Does it tell you which ones are... Yeah, both Act 1 and Act 2 each have 5 red things, right? They're not combined. Do you really need to do that?
I wish I hadn't needed your help, Sonic, but thank you. By the way, you seem to look less spiky.
Sonic, I hope we can keep this slip-up of mine just between the two of us, alright? Yeah, Blaze is a weird character, right? Because I think she was in Sonic 06, but isn't there, I think, like, when she was brought back in Sonic Rush, I think her backstory is different, but I don't know anything about it. I need to save the Crocodile Man, who's connected to the Sonic Unleashed stage, when I don't think he was in that game, but I'm not sure. I do both the Sonic Unleashed stages in a reasonable amount of time for it to be in this episode. Well, that was a great way to start. You know, just spin dash is classic Sonic. Can't in fact do that. I've been hit by 100% of the enemies that have shown up so far. Good. Can't get up there. You know what this reminds me of? I've still been hit by 100% of the enemies that have shown up so far. Hey, there's a shell there. Reminds me of Lego Indiana Jones. In like the overworld area, still hit by 100% of the enemies that have shown up so far. Okay, I give up. I can't hit that guy. 100% of the enemies have hit me. Yes. There's like a thing in Lego Indiana Jones, right? In the hub world. Oh, I'm pressing J instead of K. That explains a lot. J is apparently another jump button. I was pressing that instead of K when I was trying to spin dash. There's a lot of things that have been happening. And I remember Lego Indiana Jones, you know, those old Lego games. You had to try to explore the hub world to find stuff. Those are some games I was considering buying during the sale. There were some Lego games that were on some big sales, but I didn't really feel like it. I remember a couple years ago I tried to play Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga again. I just kind of stopped after episode 1. It's really good. Mr. Krabs. How I make jump when I fuck up. That seems to be a thing, from what I can tell. In the 2D Sonic stuff at least, is if you fuck up a jump, you're just kind of done. You've missed your one chance to make the jump. I was jumping on you, but apparently I was not in enough spin for it to count. Doc! I wanted you to spin and then jump and then hit that guy, and that's just not what happened. Were there like, is that really two, it's just me or were those two checkpoints like really close to each other? I was supposed to wait for you to, yeah. So I know in the classic Sonic games, all of the badniks, they're powered by like robots, or they're powered by little animal creatures, because Sonic the Hedgehog, in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe, kinetic energy is the most efficient form of energy apparently. Like just kinetic energy from animals running is more efficient than any other fuel source apparently. I can't save this guy. Why can't I move this thing? Oh, I just push it. But I don't know if that was stated constant throughout the series. I know that was a whole thing, and it was definitely a thing in Sonic Adventure. There's a whole story about that. One of the character stories. But by the time they got to like Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes, like Omega's not powered by an animal, is he? He's just a robot. And I feel like all of Eggman's other robots by this point are just like their own robot things, because it'd be really kind of morbid if like the Scratch and Grounder robot that like annoy Eggman nowadays, they can still do that. Might have been memory hold characters. It'd be kind of weird if, yeah, these comic relief characters are actually, like, still enslaved little animals. So I'm just assuming they stopped the whole badness of enslaved animals thing as time went on. I was about to say also they could also like make Eggman more sympathetic if he's not like trying to do fucked up shit like that anymore, but like how badly do they even try to do that? How the fuck do I get over there? I give up. We're going this way. Never mind, we're not, because this doesn't lead anywhere. I found all 3 Chows. Cool. Please, please, Sonic. I need you. Jump, jump, jump around. It's the wrong direction, Sonic Man. It's the wrong order of events. Oh my god! Sonic! I just jump. Just jump the whole time. It didn't seem like I could make that normal jump. Apparently I could the entire time. This leads nowhere. So that's the point of this entire part. Okay, never mind, it does lead somewhere. This is weird, okay. It's giving me Mario Sunshine stuck in a pinball machine vibes. Okay. 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 Alright. You know, he's gonna fuck off. Alright, bye. Okay, go up here. I'm gonna miss the fucking jump. Thanks, Sonic. Thanks for missing that fucking jump. It's really cool. I love when he misses jumps. This is really weird. K, hold K, alright? Sonic, you just destroyed Big Ben. And the British will never forgive you. But, like, who cares? There we go. Man, you have to really fuck up to not get at least a B, huh? I feel like I've done pretty badly on some of these stages, but I get a B anyway. Do I want to go ahead and do the next one? Yeah, sure. I want to save the Crocodile Man for the end of the part. Skills? No. Stop. Just stop. Stop. How the fuck did I end up here? Stop. Play the stage. Rooftop run. Yeah, this is the music. This is the music. You actually got that thing. Yeah, a lot of these red things, red ring things, are very much just seem to be like, you think you're supposed to go this direction at this particular part, but you go this direction instead, you get the flinch. Sometimes you can accidentally do it. We're doing this again. I can't do that properly. Certainly hope I don't have to do that at any point like a boss fight or anything. You know, I haven't even uploaded the first part of this yet, and I'm not going to for like the next couple days. I have a lot of uploads in advance right now, It makes sense, I'm not really doing much right now. I have plenty of time to record things, so if I just have a shit ton of things in advance, it's fine. If I ever start running out of space, I have like that's like all those cover videos that I haven't deleted. Like it takes up like 60 megabytes now. I could delete that. It's like on my channel, but I just don't want to delete cover videos off my computer for some reason. I'll probably just go ahead and do it. Yeah, there's really nothing wrong with having a bunch of videos recorded in advance of space. If I end up getting really busy in the future and like having a bunch of, like a lot of videos to upload in advance, probably be a good thing. Ow. Oh. Alright, be careful here. Yeah, I have to hard disagree on the game's statement that the Act 1 stages are easier. From what I can tell, it's the complete opposite. And I think the main reason for that is during the 2D sections when you're modern Sonic, you can like, you have more mobility options. Like, classic Sonic can't just like home in on enemies. It makes them a lot harder, because if you miss and fuck up a jump, you just kind of fucked. Whereas modern Sonic can just home in on the enemies. No, maybe that's just me being bad at 2D platformers in general. I am bad at 2D platformers. Well, how was I supposed to get that red thing without being hit by the laser? Ow. The laser is coming after me. What's that? That went quicker than I was expecting it to. Get an S? Nope. Nope. Yeah, I did. Ooh. Time to save the crocodile. He will find the computer room. Not really, because there's not one here.
Thanks, Sonic. You know, I got a hunch someone or something is controlling that monster.
Roger that.
Someone has to be behind all of this. We gotta take them out, Sonic. Alright, Vector. The man with the really good theme. I guess that's just his entire team in general. Charmy fucking B. Who is definitely not in Sonic Colors. Like, you know, what if, did Sonic get any friends from Sonic Colors? He had like the Wisp guys. Alright, well that was that. I guess I am gonna record another part because I feel like it. Next part we'll do Sonic Colors Land. Bye.